We had just started and took over Manchester United, seeing an insane budget in the team, but the transfer window was over. Rashford had left and so did Antony, and all of a sudden, we were losing games left, right and centre. Kicked out of the FA Cup by Chelsea, and we sent out the scout to find us a solution. Dexter Hood was the man that came through the youth academy to save Manchester United. On his debut, he had scored and gotten an assist. We made our way towards the Europa League final, banged in a 109th minute free kick from Bruno Fernandes to win it against Jose Mourinho and Fenerbahce. But at the end of the day, we finished 14th in the league. And that needs to change this new season. The new season has come, and look at who's back. Antony has returned from Real Betis. Rashford has returned from Aston Villa. And most importantly, Jadon Sancho is back from Chelsea. And we are kicking off the season with 95 million in the budget. We will, however, increase that budget because, as you guys have been saying in the comments down below, there need to be some changes at Manchester United. So many sales are happening now. I'm receiving 60 million from Arsenal for Jadon Sancho and 30 million from Inter for Marcus Rashford. And finally, Porto will be paying 20 million for Antony. Actually, I end up sending Antony back to Real Betis, which was great. But the other ones apparently didn't want the guys that they loaned in. Let's go ahead and take a look at our budget after these moves. Well, it is moving up significantly, up to 198 million. And that is only after 3 sales. And guess what? You guys wanted one specific player to come in the comments down below. So many times his name has been mentioned. So of course I have to deliver for the assistant coaches. Quenda is joining Manchester United as the first signing for me in this career mode. I couldn't be more excited. We've signed him for 30 million. Finally, we are bringing in attacking substitutions that actually can have an impact on our games. Quenda comes in at the age of 18 with 87 pace, 82 dribbling, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, no play styles, which really surprises me, but I do feel like he will fit in perfectly into this team. Now, Garnacho and Ahmad are in a great position to hold on to their spots, but Mazraoui and Dolo, as much as I like them, they might be too defensive, and I might want to go all out attacking with Manchester United. So for that reason, we might just pop in players like Quenda into the starting 11, or even bring in Hood into that right midfield position. I know this sounds insane, but might be an opportunity to go ahead and change things here. And even, I would say, Hood goes striker, Ahmad drops into right midfield, as some of you guys have been suggesting. Now I've actually gone on a loan spree. Vitek, Kolya, Wheatley, Williams, and also Vijalba, all of them have gone out on loan. We want these guys to keep building themselves up away from the club because they won't be getting playtime here. So now it is time to test out our squad in the UEFA Super Cup. Champions League winners Inter against Europa League winners Manchester United. And of course, we only brought in one new player so far. More to come for sure. Some of them will be coming in this transfer window and some more in the January transfer window as the suggestions trickle in from you guys in the comments. And we could have started terribly there. Yes, Lisandro, thank you very much. Ahmad straight away into Hood. Man, he is on the run instantly. Hood needs more help. There we go. Lovely pass. Garnacho, left-footed shot. Lautaro, that's good football. De Ligt can't get there. Lautaro Martinez. I can't believe he was able to pull off a freaking power shot in that situation. The camera zoomed in, so he was loading up a power shot there. 1-0. They're Champions League winners for a reason. I can't create chances like that yet. Good ball into Hood. Go find Højlund. I love that. Højlund onto his left. Mate, he moves like a tank. And I gotta say, that's one of the main issues I have with Højlund. He has strength. He has power to get in behind. He has the speed. But the agility and the reactions, the balance, it just is not there for me. And I'm struggling with it. I don't like this. Taremi has been subbed on. What a ball. Lautaro again, 2-0. Inter is just better. Let's be real. Good passing. Hood is through. Youth Academy for the win. Nope. Not even for a goal. Not necessarily a win. Come on. Make a run for it, Hood. Get me a goal in the 90th minute. He won't. And with that, it is finished. Inter lift the Super Cup. We just don't deserve it yet. It's painful to watch this along, but this should be motivation for the rest of the season because we have to set some goals that we need to achieve, just like Inter have done now. First of all, we need to sign at least 3 new players to really change how Manchester United is playing. Then I want to achieve a top 6 finish this season, along with either an FA Cup title or a Carabao Cup title. Before I start making my transfers, let's address a few things. First of all, it's not Daniel Radcliffe, but Jim Radcliffe. I got it, lads. And on top of it, the training suggestions, I have a problem with that. You guys were suggesting to change the training, but for some odd reason, I've gone ahead and put training at fixed rate. So that's the reason why my players are getting tired so quickly. I guess we'll just see it as another challenge because I can't impact training. This is a transfer for me, a player I personally think will be perfect for my team. I am going ham and spending 63 million on Ezequiel Palacios. Lads, this well and truly will change the way this team plays. For me, in my opinion, this guy last season specifically was one of the best players, specifically midfielders in world football. In that season where Leverkusen has gone unbeaten, I desperately wanted Liverpool to go ahead and sign him because I truly believe that Palacios is a different breed. And Cobby, do not get me wrong, I have absolutely nothing against you. Mason Mount will be moved on from the team, but we're going to bring in Palacios for instant support now. And that way, Cobby gets to go ahead and play multiple games as well. As a substitute, he will always be my first substitute and even start some games at times. But this is a transfer that Manchester United needs. A true warrior. Someone that can read the game. Someone that can genuinely change the way a team plays with just his presence. Palacios, 71 pace, 78 shooting, 80 passing, 83 dribbling, 83 defending, intercept and anticipate. For me, the best transfer I could make right now, apart from the obvious, which is the striker position. Let's be completely real. United cannot have Højlund and Xerxes in there. I believe they combined for like a total of 5 Premier League goals or something. Many of you have left comments about this specific player, and now he is joining us. It's of course Bournemouth's young talent, Housen, joining Manchester United, and someone else is going the other way around, of course. It will be the inclusion of Mason Mount in this deal. Bournemouth, I believe, could be his level at this point in time. Having said that, Bournemouth is ahead of Manchester United in the Premier League, but you know what I mean by that. So let's bring in Housen into this team. I believe this is going to be a huge signing for us because Lindelöf is 31. I'm trying to move him on. Evans is 37, and we need backups to our centre-backs. Maguire, obviously, is also still part of this team, but Housen is an incredible talent. Someone that Manchester United should invest into like they did with Euro as well. I believe any Premier League team that is in the part of the top 6 usually should be wanting to sign this guy. 20 years old, 6'5", block, intercept, slide tackle. Our second massive signing for Manchester United. I was just setting up the reserves team and realized one thing. We have backups for left wing, left midfield. We have one centre midfielder, a right midfielder. We do have a striker, but we're lacking another winger. And we are also lacking another centre midfielder there. Backups for centre back, we have plenty now, which I'm very happy with. We also still have Lindelöf, who can go in there. And Bayunder is obviously backing up Onana, who I know a lot of Man United fans are not happy with, but we'll hold on to him for now because he has cost too much money. But yeah, that's what the situation is. We need to sign players for centre midfield and right wing as backups. Let me know in the comments. Now it's time to step into the first Premier League game of the season against Tottenham. Xerxes is playing up top because Højlund is tired. I will find a solution to this issue with mods. So from this game onwards, we will change that, lads, just so you know. But Housen gets his first chance to play for our team as well. And Palacios will be running down that midfield alongside Bruno. Solanke. Oh, no. That's bad. Bad defending. Bad defending. I gotta say, I'm struggling with this formation of Amorim. Should I change it? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. It could be a massive issue as we move throughout the season, and I'm just already feeling it. What the hell are they doing? What are you doing? Spurs! I wasn't looking for a gift, but thank you very much. This is an ultimate, by the way. Let's take another look at it. Pedro Porro, or whoever that is, lobs it back to Vicario, and he's like, yeah, I'm a Man United fan. Look at that. Are you kidding? What is he doing? Heung-min Son sprinting away from Maguire. Hausen needs to come across, and he does help. What? Nah, you're kidding. The first game of Hausen, he gives away a penalty? That is horrible. Heung-min Son, left. Left. Ah, come on, Onana. I was going the right way. Nice one, Luke. Thank you, Luke Shaw. Dalot. Sending Garnacho. Garnacho cuts inside. Beautiful. Why would he pass it there? I wanted Amat on the other side, but I could have also taken the shot. I'm just making bad decisions. Johnson does really well to hold on to it. They are just playing with my team right now. This is painful to watch. Hausen comes in with one tackle. Can he get another one in? No. This game is done. We have lost against Tottenham in the season opener. Manchester United starting off the season just as bad as the last one ended. Let's try and fix it. One of you guys was suggesting to change the formation to use 2 attacking midfielders behind the striker. This could maybe be better for our team. With these changes though, when Garnacho becomes an attacking mid, he drops to a 79 rating, whilst Amat goes up to an 81. And this way, I'm thinking we can actually do better with this team. Maybe playing through the center is the way to go. That way, Dalot and Mazraoui can just run up and down that wing, and we just have to focus on playing everything centrally a bit more. As Manchester United, we need to do better. And for that reason, I'm signing Morgan Rogers. Yes, this man who has 10 goal contributions for Aston Villa so far this season in real life. He comes in for Casemiro plus 35 million. He's an attacking midfielder who in this new formation could be ideal. He will be competing for his spot against the likes of Garnacho, against the likes of Ahmad. Honestly, I think I want Garnacho to be a left midfielder. That way, Dalot, I don't necessarily like him too much. He can be a backup for our team, and then we can just put Rogers into that cam position. Garnacho, Rogers on one side, Ahmad and Mazraoui on the other. And the striker position, I think I'm going to attack that in January. I know it's the biggest issue in the team right now, possibly, but I need you guys to make a decision in the comments. But right now, Rogers is the one. 23 years old, 6'2", incisive pass, technical, flair, a true tank of an attacking midfielder. And I just thought this would be perfect. A former Manchester City Youth Academy player. It was like in the under-23s for Manchester City. Before that, he was at West Brom. I want him to be part of this team to really showcase the Manchester City fans. They have lost out on one. With this new team, we're going on a run now. Bournemouth first. It's a 2-0 win. Then Swansea in the Carabao Cup, and we win 2-1. Nottingham Forest at home straight after 2-0. Let's keep this up. Against West Ham, it might be tough to keep it up, but we do. AEK Athena in the Champions League group phase or league phase, 2-0 victory. Brighton at home in the Premier League, and we step up 3-0. And Aston Villa, 2-1 victory against them in the Carabao Cup. Lads, this team is on fire right now. And I love to see that because so far I've been struggling big time. Bruno Fernandes, 10 goal contributions in 12 games. Garnacho as a left midfielder now, 3 goals. Ahmad, 3 and 1 from Cam. Højlund, 3 goal contributions. Xerxes 2. Yeah, the striker position is definitely an issue. We might have to get active in January. But look at this. Rogers, 8 games, 1 goal, 4 assists. Love it. Let's see how far we can take it. Burnley should be easy, but seemingly wasn't. Celtic as the next Champions League opponent. 2-0 win. Leeds United, a former big rival. Now, 3-2 victory. And now we'll be facing Newcastle United. This is the match we wanted to move forward to go ahead and see what we need to do in order to maybe compete for something. Okay. let's be real, the matchups were some of the easier ones so far. So I'm not going to read too much into the fact that we're currently sat in second. My goal this season is a top 6 finish and a trophy. If I can pull that off, I'll be very happy. But 7 games in, seeing this gives me hope. Oh, and by the way, for those wondering, we already have the best coaches in the club. I really wanted to step into this game against Newcastle United because they have some quality players in their team. And it's going to be a tough matchup and a really good test to see if this new setup actually works. Come at me, Newcastle United, with your Isak and your Gordon and your Bruno, Tonali. These players are some to beware of. I was thinking about signing Bruno, but then thought, no, this time I want to go a different route. Hold up. I might have messed up instantly. All good. Rodgers, there he is. Cuts in. Plays a beauty of a ball. Palacios into Højlund. This is the situation where he needs to be better. His dribbling is still awful. But there goes Bruno Fernandes. Come on. Oh, no. Bad movement for me. I need to catch up. Lisandro, why are you so slow? Oh, no. Thank you once more. You keep saving me, man. And I keep bottling it. How many times does he need to save it for me to understand I need to defend better? This game is done. I'm going to lose this. I am losing this. I'm terrible. This team was winning everything until I took control. We have lost. Still, I would like to say this formation felt better. I was able to play multiple passes in that midfield, make some good moves. Palacios is on a red card in Champions League football. Okay. What I want to do now is actually go into the tactics and change the player roles to maybe have an impact there. Okay, Ahmad becomes a half winger whilst Rodgers becomes a shadow striker. His physicality will be perfect there. We have Garnacho as a winger and so is Mazraoui. Box to box on both midfielders. Defensively, Yoro changed to a stopper plus. Ball playing defender on De Ligt and Martinez because that is their strength. And then Onana actually is a sweeper keeper. So, yeah. Hope this works out. Let's see if it works in simulations. We're stepping up against Lask and winning 2-0. Then it's newly promoted Luton Town in the Premier League. And we lose. Okay, let's step up against Leicester. It is a win. And now guess what? The biggest game of them all. Liverpool against Manchester United is about to happen. And I'm very excited to step in. And thanks to those 2 losses that we picked up, we're down into the 7th position. But do not panic. We will catch back up, hopefully, into the top 6 at least. And maybe even into the top 4, which I would love to get because we can't win the Europa League this season to go ahead and basically play Champions League football again. Liverpool, right now, November 1st, let's do it. If I can step up into Anfield and win a game against Liverpool, that will mean so much to United fans. So I will give this game my all. Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, I want to win. Oh, Liverpool have signed Openda, who is a player I struggle against a lot, I wanted to say. Can you please switch to freaking De Ligt game? Oh my God, man. I switched like 8 players right there. What the hell? De Ligt was in the perfect position to get close to Openda a mile ago, but it just kept switching to players behind him. How does that make sense? Rodgers steps in. Dude, he has so much strength. Quality ball. Højlund finds him again. Rodgers hits it. I like Rodgers so far. Gotta say, great transfer. Mazraoui, good ball. Ahmad, sprint away. Sprint away, buddy. Now find Højlund. There we go. Højlund, come on. Come on. Show him what you're made of. You're made of misses. 0 finishing. Win that for me, De Ligt. Thank you. Palacios on his left. Mamardashvili is annoying. Ahmad. Love that from you. Please. I thought I had it. I genuinely did. Come on, man. Just one last minute equalizer. It would give these fans so much. Bruno. Oh, he nearly freaking did it. Ahmad. Stood next to Bruno. Bruno, far post. I see someone. Xerxes! Nope. It's done. We're going to lose this game. I can't believe it, man. I'm so bad with this formation. I've tried multiple things. It just still won't work. The 3 at the back. It's just not for me, I think. I just don't think it is. But hey, at least we are at the top of Champions League football. So, yes. Nah, but all jokes aside, Can I please change the 3 at the back to something stronger? I beg. The team steps up against Dortmund and loses. Then against Everton to draw. Later on, it's a battle against Brentford, which we win 3-0. Champions League footy against Ferencváros, and we lose. To then hopefully step up against Fulham and win, right? Yes. Look, just for argument's sake, I'm going to change this formation because I'm about to go into a massive game against Arsenal. 5th against 7th. Former big rivals. I want to see if the 4 at the back works for me. And this is how the setup looks. Højlund, Garnacho, Ahmad, with Rodgers in camp, Palacios and Bruno in centre midfield, Mazraoui and Dalot in fullback, Martinez and De Ligt in centre back, with Onana in goal. I gotta be winning this. Please, I need to prove that my tactics are better than Amorim's. Let's do this. In the centre, Højlund make a run. Højlund, left foot! Great start, see? Bruno. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm still on it. Bruno might be injured. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bruno, please stand up. I beg, I need you. Rodgers. Bruno stands back up. Rodgers. Yes, Rodgers! Yes, Rodgers! Morgan Rodgers scores in front of the Old Trafford fans. Oh, mate. Let's go. Is this it? Is this my formation? 34 minutes in, Bruno is actually injured. Kobbie Mainoo has to come in. So that's why you have great backups. Garnacho lobs it up into Rodgers, who now tries to run through, and he does exactly that. Bro, oh my God. He's insane. He's actually insane. I'm not kidding. He's like a cheat code. The strength, the pace, the movement. I love that. He's not necessarily like the most agile, but he's still 10 times better than Højlund for whatever reason. But the way he just wiggles his way through there, I'm impressed. Yes! We've beaten Arsenal! My first big win! Oh, this feels good. Formation change, please, can I? We are moving up in the world of football. 5-0 against Wolves. Final in the Champions League. Props to them, but we have beaten them. Morgan Rodgers up against Aston Villa. 1-1 draw. And then the Carabao Cup opponent Sheffield United should be a win, and it is. Whereas against Crystal Palace, we have lost. Now we find ourselves in the 5th position, 32 points, still chased by Arsenal and Aston Villa. In Champions League football, well, we have survived in the safe zone. 8th position for Manchester United, which means we don't have to play the playoff round. Bruno's still dominating with his numbers, while Xerxes is stepping up as well, though. Chelsea is somehow 15th in the league, which means we can take him on easily. I would hope so. But anyways, let's put Bruno into that cam position, Mainoo into centre midfield, and see if we can smash him, because after this game, we're up against Manchester City. Off we go. 2-1 loss. No. Oh, mate. At first, for 1/2 a second, I thought we won, but we lost. Manchester City are 2nd in the league, and I want to take that away from them. Now that I've beat Arsenal, I have faith that I can actually pull this off, and we might actually win the Carabao Cup if we continue like this, lads. Oh, no. Haaland, don't you dare. He dares. 1-0 City. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Phil Foden, sprint, Yoro, please. Oh, thank you, Onana. There is Hood. You have been my savior so many times. Please do it again. Hood lobs it up towards the center. Lisandro Martinez. That is my biggest chance in this freaking game. Yes, Mazraoui. Step it up. Yes. Down the right. Lots of space for Hood. Save me, Hood. Save me. He won't. He can't. Mazraoui across to Mainoo. Over to Palacios. Oh, Ederson, let me score. Takes it onto his left. Hood still going. Still going. And Ederson is saving City once more. This game is over. I thought after beating Arsenal, I would have a chance. No. And now we made it to January, which means we are halfway through the season, and we are in the 6th position. 32 points, Aston Villa on our toes, and at the top of the league is Spurs, with Manchester City right next to them. With one main topic to attack, and that's the striking position. Everyone focus on that one. Help me. What should we do? Højlund and Xerxes, sell them, keep them. What is the right decision? Does any one of them deserve another chance? Or should we let both of them go? Bring in a top main striker and an actual backup to him as well. all of that is now in the hands of my assistant coaches, who have about 80 million to spend as we speak. If we were to sell players, that would go up even more. So, can't wait for the January transfer window.